Howdy there, gamers. Welcome back to the channel. So today, as you can see on screen, Chad has officially released the Summer Rain 2020 event onto Mirage. So before I show you the static items, let me just give you a rundown on what Summer Rain is for all the newer players. Basically, what Summer Rain was, is last released. If you played after the Flash Mirage and you got to level 5, you would get an item. Then, if you got to level 15, you would also get an item. However, last year's was flawed. Because if you were already, say, level 100, and you logged on the first day of Summer Rain, you would already have every item from level 5 to level 100. Now, this is a problem because the level 100 would not be incentivized as much as the level 5 to continue playing the game, because, he only has to get to level 115 and then he can unlock a car, and then he doesn't really have to play anymore for the rest of the summer. Obviously, he probably will, just to, have fun, but he won't be nearly as incentivized to continue playing as the level 5 would be, because he only has to play for 15 levels to get a car, whereas the level 5 has to play for 110 levels until he can unlock the same car. So Chad, obviously he saw this and said, alright, this system isn't exactly working, it's very flawed, so, you know what, let's keep the same system as last year, but we're gonna double the items and double the playtime by making dynamic items. So the static items are using the same system as last year, which I just explained, and dynamic items are using a new system called the dynamic system. Basically, if you were level 100 and you joined the game, you would have to get an additional 5 levels to obtain the level 5 dynamic item. I hope that summed it up properly for you. If you still have no idea what the hell I'm talking about with static and dynamic items, you'll probably figure it out eventually either way. But with all of that explanation out of the way, let's get into the showcase. So the first item that we're going to be looking at is going to be the Wasteland Spirit. Now the Wasteland Spirit is obtained at level 5, and it has the body of the superheated spear, slightly altered, with a new spearhead. So, personally, I'd say it's fine. It's nothing great, it's nothing terrible. But hey, it's obtained at level 5, like I said earlier, so I can't really complain about it too much. On to the next item. Next up, we're going to be looking at the Arrow Survival Rifle. Now, the Arrow Survival Rifle is obtained at level 15, and it is a nice white sniper rifle with a red scope. Now, overall, I don't really have any uh, standout thoughts about this sniper rifle. To me, it just looks like another relatively bland gun, but most guns in real life are bland. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I do like the red tinted scope. You at Z, you can actually look through the scope. Same with like, no, other sniper rifles and scoped guns, I guess. Overall, it's a fine gun. I like the reloading animation, and yeah, that's about it. Next up, we're going to be looking at the Wasteland Zapper. Now, this is pretty much just a superheated revolver. Obviously, it has a glowing red barrel. It's obtained at level 25, and I guess it can shoot super hot bullets. Now, I highly doubt that they'd be incendiary. Incendiary? Hold on.
Incendiary.
Okay, sure, incendiary then. I highly doubt that it would be firing incendiary rounds because those require permissions, but I also wouldn't be too surprised if the bullets were also really fucking warm given the fact that the barrel is glowing. For whatever reason, it also reminds me of the plasma pistol from Rain/Frost, but that's probably just me. Anyway, on to the next item. The next item we're going to be looking at is going to be the Microknee. Now, the Microknee is basically an attachment rather than an actual gun. It's obtained at level 50, and it's actually really unique. So, you see the handgun and the trigger. those are both for a pistol. Now, the pistol, you slide into the Microknee, and the Microknee will allow for more attachments. And that's basically what the gun does. So, it's very unique. I actually really like it in Mirage. I haven't really seen anything along the lines of this. That being said, though, I'm probably gonna use the Wasteland Zapper over the Microknee, but this is still a really cool gun. If you want to try it, feel free to. Although it might require perms, I have absolutely no idea. This is really just a glorified attachment, not really a gun. It still uses the same ammunition as the handgun that you put into the Microknee. So I have no idea if this thing will require perms or not. Uh, give it a just I don't know, man. On to the next item. The next item that we're going to be looking at is long overdue for After the Flash Mirage, the Molotov. Now, the Molotov is obtained at level 75 and is honestly way too long overdue. Like I already said, the Molotov has probably been used since day one. If you don't know what it does, it basically just sets stuff on fire. For example, if you throw it at a log cabin, say, you'll set the entire thing on fire, it'll burn down, you'll kill 7 people, and then get voided for, where's your PTK, basically. So, the Molotov, it's definitely a powerful weapon. The admins have restricted it to only being used for, aerial denial. Good item, on to the next one. The next item that we're going to be looking at is going to be the Alpha AK-74M. Now, this is the final item, the final static item, rather, from Summer Rain this year, and this is obtained at level 500. Yes, I know, a 425 level gap from the Molotov to the Alpha AK-74. Now, the Alpha AK pretty much has every single attachment that chat has ever put on a gun. It has laser sight, it has laser, it has, you know, flashlight, and that's like every attachment that chat has added in Mirage, so I can't really complain. But, you know, it's probably going to be restricted for whatever reason, considering it's called an alpha weapon, right? It has alpha in the title, so it's probably going to be restricted to like Crytek's or some shit, if I had to guess. I have no idea. It's definitely a good gun, gameplay-wise, but, OSCely, I'd just say, I'd probably only ever use it just to fuck around with friends, see what, attachments Chet has added to guns. But outside of that, I really wouldn't use it. It's relatively bland, very, it's a fine custom gun though, I guess. I don't know, man. Finally, we're going to be looking at the cars that came with this new event. So the first vehicle that we're going to be looking at is going to be the Slaw, obtained at level 100. Now this is pretty much just a truck with a bit of scrap over the back. I like it. It definitely has quite a bit of storage. You're seeing it right now. It definitely has a lot of storage. It's big. It's kind of clunky, but that's good. That's part of it. Honestly, I really like this. This is probably my new favorite vehicle in ATF. I don't think it's faster than the Highway Interceptor. I could be entirely wrong about that. But just guessing, it's probably not faster than the Highway Interceptor. It has, uh, for whatever reason, the back, you can just walk into the back. As you can see, it has, like, some suitcase and stuff just chilling in the back. It has some wood on the top for whatever reason. Overall, honestly, this vehicle is a 10 out of 10. I fucking love this vehicle. Just the overall design of it, the aesthetic of it. It only has 3 seats, so, eh. But also, those 3 seats are in the front, and you can easily just get 5 people on one seat just by all of them clicking the same seat. So I wouldn't exactly say it's a bad item for that. Honestly, I really, really, really like this vehicle. I definitely prefer it over the other vehicle in the update, although the other vehicle is faster. Anyway, speaking of that other vehicle, here's the Hyrule. This is the other vehicle obtained at level 250. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but the Slaw is obtained at level 100. So, here it is. Level 250, you get this It kind of looks like a knockoff Highway Interceptor, if I'm gonna be honest. Just like if you took the body of a Highway Interceptor and then just kind of added to it. I don't really know what to say about it other than that. An interesting part about it is that just like the Highway Interceptor, if you try to go inside of the car or go outside of the car, you're gonna have troubles because for the Highway Interceptor, whenever it got added, there was like a solid glass block or brick of glass on each window. For this, it's those little barbed gates, I guess. You cannot go through those. You literally cannot go through those. Those are solid. The only way to get out is either if there's a nearby chair, prop placer, or just deleting the vehicle entirely. Which, as of recent, that isn't really a thing that you can do because it will just, fuck up every single possible GUI in Mirage until you reset. But to me, this vehicle seems faster than the Slaw. I definitely prefer the Slaw over this. That being said, so yeah, I did race these new vehicles against some of the old vehicles just to see which was faster, and here are the results of that race. I had copyrighted music in the background of this clip, unfortunately, so I cannot upload this without removing that copyrighted music. So here is a different song that is definitely considered a song, not at all anything else other than a song. Ha ha ha.